Long time no talk. How have you been?
May! Oh my god, hi! It really has been a long time. How long has it been? I feel like I haven't heard from you since college. How in the heck are you? Are you doing well?
Good, great, fantastic. I have some wonderful news to share. I had a feeling you might be interested in hearing about it. You might want to be sitting down for this, Kate. I'm getting married!
What? Seriously? Congratulations! Oh my god!
Thanks!
That's so amazing. You must be over the moon about it. What little girl doesn't dream about her wedding? I'm so happy you reached out to let me know. I didn't even know you were seeing anyone. Oh, are you planning the wedding now? You must have your hands full with decorations and invites. Wait, is that why you reached out? To invite me to the wedding? That would make sense since you wouldn't have my address to be able to send a physical invite. We were so close in college. If my friend is getting married, there is no way on earth I'm missing her wedding. Count me in.
Ah, wow. This is awkward. I appreciate the thought. I'm not sure, though, if you'd really want to come. The groom is kind of an ex-boyfriend of yours, so I'm not sure it's such a great idea to invite you. I can only imagine how difficult and awkward it might be for you to see us together. When the pastor asks everyone to speak now or forever hold your peace, I'd rather not have anyone speak up. So I didn't originally have any intention on inviting you to the wedding, but...
Huh? The groom is my ex. Who are you marrying, May?
I thought you'd never ask. Actually, I am marrying your ex, Justin.
What? Justin?
You definitely haven't forgotten him, have you? The two of you dated all 4 years of college. It would be a little hard to forget. I don't think anyone could forget Justin. He was captain of the baseball team, their star player. Everyone on campus knew his name. He's the kind of guy that every girl wants and every guy wants to be. And now, after being a free agent after college, it looks like he's going to the major leagues.
What? Seriously? He got signed.
I'm gonna be the wife of a Major League Baseball star! You missed out big time, didn't you? I'd understand if you were a little jealous I get to be the one to marry him. Especially since, if things had gone just a little bit differently, you might be the one marrying him soon.
I'm not really jealous so much as I am surprised. If I know anything about Justin, I know that making it big time will mean more to him than anything else. Or at least, I would have said that until you said y'all were getting married. I didn't even know you two were dating. I didn't even know you two even liked each other. When did this all start?
We first got together right after you broke up after graduation. He texted me saying he wanted to go out officially. He said he preferred going out with a girl who likes baseball for once instead of soccer. Justin also said he loves my cooking way more than the awful food you made him. So he said he thinks I'm more wife material than you.
Wait, you said you started dating right after we broke up? By chance, did there happen to be any overlap between when we were dating and the time you two started seeing each other?
I guess there probably was about 6 months overlap.
You said 6 months?
Try not to be too upset with him, okay? When I told him how I felt, I was the one who said I didn't mind being a rebound girl.
Wow. I feel like everything makes sense now. That explains why out of nowhere one day he started saying things like, I need to take better care of him. I remember him telling me he's exhausted after practice, so his meals should be waiting for him when he gets home. He started getting on my very last nerve with his sudden chauvinist nonsense. That's one of the reasons I used our graduation as a reason to break up with him.
I guess he just wasn't satisfied with you and kept comparing his time with you to his time with me? I am so sorry things turned out this way. From the outside looking in, it probably looks like I stole your man, right? This might be a character fault, but I'm the type of girl where if there's something I want, I will stop at nothing to get it. I guess I should be more aware of the people that get brushed aside when I get something I want. I hope someday you'll find it in your heart to forgive me.
I mean, I'm not really mad about it. It's all in the past now anyway. It's water under the bridge. But I do find it pretty awesome that after you called yourself a rebound, you guys hit it off well enough to go on and get married after all these years.
All my hard work supporting him over the years really paid off. All this time of taking care of him, cooking for him. Now he's gonna be a major league player. I am so sorry. For him to be getting married while you're likely still hung up on him.
Huh? I'm not still hung up on him.
You can say that all you like. I already know the truth. I know you prefer soccer over baseball, but I hear recently you've been obsessed with baseball. Apparently, you've been uploading all about going to baseball games on social media. You're just trying to make it seem like you've changed so you can get back with him after hearing he's going pro. Or maybe you're hoping to run into him at the stadium.
Well, yeah. I am attending baseball games, but he's not the reason why.
Okay. Such a devout soccer fan like you would not have any other reason to go to baseball games. You can deny it as much as you want, but I know the truth.
That really isn't why.
If that's the case, then I guess you don't mind us living happily ever after. So do me a favor and give up on Justin once and for all.
Hey, Kate. Let's go see another game on your next day off. What do you say? I got free tickets from a friend at work. We had so much fun last time. I know baseball isn't really your thing, so don't force yourself, but I just thought I'd ask. I'm sorry, Sean. I really wish I felt up to it, but I think I'm gonna pass this time. It's not that I didn't enjoy myself. I loved it. I definitely do want to go again sometime. What's wrong then? Are you feeling ill or something? Do you want me to pick you up something after I'm done with work? You have a thermometer in the medicine cabinet, right? You should take your temperature, just in case. No, I'm not sick or anything. I'm just really tired. I was messaging an old friend from college, and she was just... so much to deal with. I was excited to talk to her at first, but after a while, she was just mentally and emotionally exhausting. I don't totally understand, but if you're tired, Kate, don't sweat it. Take all the time you need to rest and recuperate. I know you've been sacrificing all your days off recently on me and the kids. I know you haven't really had much time to decompress. Okay, this weekend I'll take the kids and see the game, just the three of us. You can stay home by yourself and just relax. Get some well-deserved me time. Sometimes we all just need time to just be ourselves and not have a care in the world. Are you sure? You'll be all right there with the kids all by yourself? They can kind of be a handful sometimes. Of course I can handle it. I'm their parent too, you know. I am fully capable of taking our kids places by myself. Get some good rest, Kate. You've earned it. Thank you so much, Sean. I'm so lucky to have a husband who's so kind and understanding. I love you so much. In that case, I'll take you up on your offer. I'll stay home this weekend and get some R&R, okay? Let me know how the game is.
Looks like you've stopped going to baseball games since our little chat. Has the news of me marrying Justin gotten you down in the dumps? Are you just sitting at home, depressed and alone?
As if your marriage bothered me that much. I'm going to spend my days off however I want to spend my days off. Thank you very much. So knock it off with the fantasies about my depression. That's kind of a sick thing to joke about, May.
What? You're a bold-faced liar, just like you were in college. You and I both know you're still not over him. You must have been crying yourself to sleep the past week.
I'm really over him, May. I'll say it as many times as I need to.
Oh, this feels good. I have everything and you have nothing. I guess this is what you'd call a blowout game. I never could have even imagined it'd feel this good to beat you.
To do what now?
To tell you the truth, you've always annoyed me to no end. You know that? I was even on our college baseball team as a bat girl. I spent every morning and night carrying equipment for the team. I spent all of my free time in college on them. It wasn't fair that you got to go out with the captain I liked so much.
Wait, you liked Justin back then?
Of course I did. I was head over heels for him. I was a fan of his in high school. I even chose to go to that college because I knew he was going to be there.
Are you serious?
That's why I even became the team's bat girl in the first place, so I could get close to him. But when I actually got the job, they warned me they might fire me if I started dating any of the players. And then to make matters so much worse, he started dating you of all people. I have hated you since the very moment we met. How could I not? You tried stealing everything from me.
Wow. I had no clue whatsoever.
Of course you didn't. You want to know what else you didn't know? The only reason we ever got close in college was so that I could take Justin away from you someday. I always knew I'd be able to get him back from you one day.
I had no idea you liked him. If you liked him, you should have said something sooner. I even talked to you about the idea of dating him before we were even official. Why didn't you say anything?
Shut up! Oh my god! If we were really friends, you should have known without me even saying anything. You should have been able to tell. You didn't care for even a second how I felt. You just started dating him without thinking about anyone but yourself.
What?
Now all I can remember about college is how horrible it was because of you. Whenever you two would come to school, walking through campus holding hands, I felt so much rage it felt like my blood was boiling. But I sucked it up and kept moving on. And now he's with me! He chose to marry me over you. My god, this feels so good. I can't even describe it.
May.
That's karma for you! For every ounce of pain and annoyance you caused me, you will now have to endure 5, 10 times over! Ha! I'm sure there's plenty of fish in the sea, but none are going to be the catch that Justin is. I can't wait to see the look on your face when we're walking down the aisle.
You're not serious, are you? Do you really think I'm going to want to attend your wedding after all of this? In case I needed to actually say it, I take back my statements earlier about wanting to attend.
It doesn't really matter. I'm never going to let you live this down. You're still single, aren't you? That means you'll really hate seeing how happy we will be together. It must eat you up inside to see the ex you still have feelings for marrying your friends. Ha! From this day forward, you'll always be nothing but a single loser.
I already have a husband and kids.
Huh?
Listen, I get why you'd be so angry with me, and I understand why you think you're in a position to brag about your situation. But it doesn't really affect me the way I think you're hoping it would. I am already happily married. I couldn't ask for anything more out of life as is. If you and Justin are happy together, then I couldn't be more happy for you both. I wish you nothing but the best. Really.
Hold on. Are you honestly telling me you're seeing someone? You're married and have kids already? When did this happen? When did you even get married? I haven't heard anything about that.
I guess it's been about 3 years already. I guess you could call it a kind of shotgun wedding. We ended up pregnant with our first kid and decided we were happy together. So why not just get married before the kid arrives? Neither of us have looked back ever since. It's probably not ideally how we would have liked to start our marriage, but now I wouldn't change it for anything.
That long ago?
Sorry, I guess I must have forgotten to let you know when it happened. We just haven't exactly stayed in touch since we graduated college. And I only invited immediate family to the wedding because it was a really small, intimate affair. I was already pregnant, so we didn't want any unnecessary rumors or side comments during our special day. And after that, well, I guess I just never got around to updating social media or anything. So I guess you might have not heard.
I don't believe it. I totally thought you were still single. You do still have feelings for Justin, though, don't you? So why'd you go and marry some other man?
I have told you so many times now, I do not still have feelings for Justin. Period. Can't we just put this behind us and be happy that things worked out for everyone in the end? I'm happy, you're happy, everything worked out.
No, everything did not work out. I want to show you how happy I've made Justin. I want to see the anguish on your face as you realize I've beaten you. So what about all those baseball games I've seen pictures of you at? If they weren't you trying to get back with Justin, what were they?
My husbands and sons love going to baseball games. I'm just going to them as a good wife and mother. I don't have any more interest in baseball than I did in college. Also, who did you think was taking those pictures of me at the game? Did you think I was asking random strangers to take pictures of me cheering and having a great time? Besides, there are no other soccer fans in my house. None of my friends here like it either. I wish I could go to a game. I miss it.
So, what? I've just been fighting a war against an imaginary enemy then?
I guess you could say that, yeah. Besides, why would I still be hung up over that cheater? I was jumping for joy the day I broke up with that guy.
What?
I really do think it's amazing he made it to the major leagues. On that day, though, I had had more than enough of all his lying and cheating. On the contrary, I really respect you for being about to help him overcome that, May.
Wait, when you say he's a cheater, you just mean when we were seeing each other while you two were dating, right?
Oh, God, no. The main reason we broke up was because he was a no-good, lousy cheater. I can't even count the number of times he cheated on me while we were in college. I couldn't take it anymore. That's why we broke up. He apparently had a thing for older women. He was always going to strip clubs even in college. I just used graduation as an excuse so there wasn't any hard feelings between us, you know? But you must have already known this, right, May? I mean, you've been together for years.
That's crazy! Justin would never do a thing like that to me. He has loved me and only me since we've been together.
If he's changed, then trust me, I could not be happier for you. Just in case, though, I don't think it would hurt to look a little deeper into his behavior before the big day. He might be good at baseball, but his athleticism has nothing on his ability to hide his infidelity.
What?
I didn't want to say this, but I really cannot imagine that man changing his ways. I just can't. I swear I'm not trying to rain on your parade, May. I just think it would be better for you to know if he's cheating on you now than to find out piece by piece later down the road.
He is the worst! Justin really has been cheating on me. He isn't cheating on me with just one girl either. In just this one day, I found out he's been seeing 6 separate girls.
7 if you include yourself. He must have like a revolving door of women. He's got enough for a new girlfriend every day of the week.
I can't believe this is happening to me. He always told me I was his one and only. I've never even so much as looked at another man since I first saw him.
May, I'm gonna say something that might upset you. But trust me, I say this with the best intentions for you and your future. That's just the kind of man Justin is. You're not going to be able to change him. So what are you gonna do? He probably thinks of women the way he thinks of baseball. It's all just a game, you know. Are you gonna break up with him? Or are you gonna stay with him as the trophy wife of a professional baseball player because you don't want to let go of a catch like him?
Who cares if he's a pro? I do not care at all about any of that anymore. He got a call from the team that they're rescinding their offer to sign him.
What? Really? That came out of nowhere. How can they rescind it after all this talk of him finally making it? What happened?
They said they were uneasy about signing him over concern over sexual misconduct. That idiot cheated on me with one of the league officials' wife! How dumb can you be?
Oh, jeez.
Not only that, but he appears to have made a pass at one of the higher-ups' wife. Like a commissioner or whatever they're called. That's why they rescinded their offer. They don't want someone who's already causing trouble even before they officially join the team. I have done so much up until now to support him and get him to this point. How could he do this to me?
I can empathize with you on most of all this, but at the end of the day, Justin only cares about himself. The next coming days may be very difficult for you, but you're hardly in a position to play the victim when you are one of the girls Justin cheated on me with.
Shut up! Nobody wants to hear from Little Miss Perfect with her perfect life acting all high and mighty. Do you think just because you have a husband and some kids that makes you better than me? I will never forgive you for the way you're acting. If this is how you're going to act, maybe I should take a little trip and take your new man away from you too.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Otherwise, I look like the one who's the loser between us. I really thought Justin was so happy with me. I can't forgive either of you.
What do you mean, either of us? Don't rope me into your marital problems.
Shut it! It doesn't matter now. I'm coming for your husband and kids next. Just you watch. I'll be a better mother to those kids than you ever could be. They probably can't stand you as much as me. You can't cook. You don't pay attention to your man. I bet you make a terrible wife. I bet your family's gonna love their new mama. Ha!
What? Oh, you can't be serious.
After all, I'm not like you, Kate. I can actually cook. The fastest way to Justin's heart was through his stomach. Out of all our friends, everyone knew you were the worst cook any of us had ever met. Everyone remembers the time you sent Justin to the emergency room with your homemade meal.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, back then I was pretty terrible at cooking. I never used to cook growing up, and being at college was the first time I ever actually had to cook for myself. So I made a lot of mistakes. But that was years ago. Since graduating, I actually started studying the basics, so I don't make that many mistakes anymore. My husband and kids always say they love my cooking now. So I guess it can't be that bad.
Poor things. They have to shovel that gruel into their mouths every day. They probably lost their sense of taste by now.
Excuse you?
Don't worry, though. I'll be taking them off your hands soon enough. I'll give them a generous helping of my good cooking and fix our senses. There is no man I can't win over with my cooking skills. They're gonna throw you out of the house with nothing but the clothes on your back.
Would you give it a rest already? My wife's cooking is the best food in the entire world.
Sorry, what? What do you mean, my wife?
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Kate's husband, Sean. Thanks for worrying about my wife's culinary capabilities. However, not that it is any of your business. I do not care even the smallest of amounts how bad she used to be. She's exceptionally talented now. That's what counts. What's more, I consider myself the luckiest man in the world to be able to eat her cooking day after day. The last thing I need is some bumpkin woman from Nowheresville cooking. I'm satisfied as I am. I read how you want to take me and our kids away from Kate. I assure you that will not happen. I could not possibly be any less interested in you, and I could not be any more interested in my wife.
Why would her husband be texting on her phone?
I'm sitting next to her. She has her phone in one hand, sighing every other second about how shallow and selfish her former friend has become. Any caring husband would find cause for concern over behavior like that. So I glanced over and read her texts. I couldn't believe the way you talked to her. She's such a nice, caring wife and mother. I didn't think she had any enemies in life until I met you. To think someone she used to think of as a friend would be so diabolically evil to her.
Who are you calling evil? You're only getting a slight peek into years of torture. Whatever you think about her now, she is not actually like that. She might be halfway decent at cooking now, but back in college, she really was awful. It wasn't just her cooking either. She could barely clean her own room or do any household chores. She grew up a privileged brat and she hasn't changed a bit. I feel so sorry for you. You must be so unhappy with her.
Nope, not even a little. I don't like doing the housework any more than she does. As long as we manage to keep up with it between the two of us, it doesn't really matter now, does it? All parents with young children struggle maintaining a clean house. That's nothing to be ashamed of. I can tell you, though, that she has been my rock throughout all of this. Being a new mother must be hard enough, but she makes it look so easy.
Okay, then what about her face? She always wore so much makeup to cover up all that skin damage and acne. She's actually hideous under all that, right? You must secretly think she's ugly when she takes off her makeup. Ha!
I never think she's ugly. It doesn't matter to me if she has makeup on or not. She's just as beautiful with it off.
Really?
Oh, but that's not all. I also think all her mannerisms and quirkiness are adorable. I love everything about my wife. I also love how she's never afraid to show her full range of emotion. You always know how she's feeling or where you stand with her. The thing I love most about her, though, would probably have to be her smile when she laughs, though. She's the kind of girl that can light up a room just by walking in. Everyone we know seems to adore her. So, why should I be any different? It's already been 3 years since we've been married, but I still get butterflies in my stomach whenever I see that smile.
Huh? Feel free to stop it already with the spam. I didn't ask for your each and every thought. You don't just go up to random strangers and start gushing about your feelings for your wife. That's private information. Or at least save it for people who are interested. Thank you. Why do you think I want to hear all about what makes her so great, huh? Think before you speak.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. How about I think before I speak if you agree to do the same? Do you think you can manage that? Do you think you can manage not talking down to my wife for 1 minute the way you have been the past week? Because let me tell you where I'm coming from. I can't just stand by while you bash my wife like you have been. What kind of a husband would I be if I just sat by and let you talk to her like that? That's why for each and everything you disparage my wife about, as a loving husband, I have an obligation to push back. I will protect my wife from pests trying to talk down to her.
What did you just call me?
What did I just call you? That's the nicest thing I've said about you today. You should have heard the rough drafts of that text I deleted out of kindness. I think you could stand to use a little kindness when you talk. Look, I get you do not get along with my wife. I don't fully understand what she's doing to you now to make you so invested in her, but you can make it all go away once and for all very easily. All you have to do is walk away. If you don't reach out to her, I promise you she never even thought to reach out to you to begin with. She's certainly not going to reach out to you after this. You live your life and find the happiness you think you deserve and leave us out of it. How does that sound?
If I did that, then what was the point of all these years? I have to be happier than Kate. It's been my life's mission to make her life miserable the way she made mine miserable during college. I have to beat her.
If that's your goal in life, then I'm sorry to say you will never attain that goal. You already lost the instant you made this about winning and losing. Life doesn't work that way. May, I can't imagine you will ever be happy in life.
Excuse me? What makes you think I'm going to sit here and be told garbage like that from you? I will too be happy. I told you it's my life's mission to be happier than her. I'm not going to stop just because things didn't work out this time. I'll be on top soon enough.
Nah, no way. Absolutely no way. You don't seem to have a single personality trait that would make someone else happy, let alone yourself. Here's a little piece of advice. If you want to find happiness in life, maybe take a look at yourself in the mirror. My granddad had a saying about people like you. Obsession makes you ugly. If that's true, you must be the ugliest person in the entire world.
What did you say to me?
All right, that's enough fun for one day for me. I'm gonna go ahead and block you now. If you really want to live a happy life, go off and live it to your heart's content. Away from us.
What is your problem? You show up out of nowhere and speak to me like an animal. Where do you get off? I might hate you more than I hate Kate.
Oh, really? Then maybe I can win a few points toward getting on your good side. Let me give you some genuine advice by letting you in on a little secret, from a man's perspective. You should watch out for men who like women who take care of them. From the moment a man meets the one he truly loves, he will go out of his way to do anything for them. Remember that.
What? Really?
I hope you find someone who will take care of you and love you for you. Okay, bye-bye now.
Immediately after that, Sean blocked May's number from Kate's phone. We haven't heard from her directly ever since. A while after that, I heard a rumor that May and Justin broke off their engagement. What's more, it seems Justin had signed a non-disclosure agreement with the team he was going to sign for, but she couldn't keep her mouth shut, telling anyone who would listen about it. Justin ended up getting sued by the team for a crazy sum of money. Since he paid back all the money, it seems he's gotten things under control a little bit. But I also heard he's gotten a lifetime ban from attending any major league games, which is music to my ears. I guess we won't have to worry about going to games as a family anymore. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like button. Subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.